Are you looking for a program that can help your company impact your community in a meaningful way? Introducing Companies Feeding Families. Companies Feeding Families was formed with the goal of connecting the food available from the Eastern Michigan Food Bank with local residents who most need assistance. Through truckload food distributions in neighborhoods where local need is greatest, Companies Feeding Families provides local businesses with the opportunity to impact their communities in a very important way. The program costs the sponsoring local business less than $1,900. Companies Feeding Families is facilitated by Flushing Community Church, a licensed agent of the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan. Sponsoring companies need only purchase the truckload of food and provide a team of 25 people for the actual distribution. Flushing Community Church takes care of the rest. On the day of the distribution, the team members in the Companies Feeding Families trailer arrive at the distribution site at 8 a.m. to begin setting up tables. At around 8:30, the truckload of food arrives and the team helps with the unloading of the food pallets. The food is unpacked and sorted behind the distribution tables. The food includes name-brand canned foods, breads, fresh vegetables, pasta, juice, cereal, meats, and more. At 9:45 a.m., the team gathers for final instructions and Q&A. At 10 a.m., the actual food distribution begins as waiting residents move through the line collecting dozens of brand-name food items. Team members hand out the food and provide assistance moving through the line and loading food into vehicles. By 11:30, the majority of the food has been given away and the team begins cleanup and teardown. Finally, the distribution tables are loaded back into the Companies Feeding Families trailer, and by 12 noon, the distribution is finished. Flushing Community Church works with the sponsoring businesses as coordinator of the truckload food distributions.
The company will provide the employees. The church provides facilitation. You'll literally pull up with a trailer provided by the church that has all of the equipment, meaning all of the tables, card table, everything that's going to need to be set up.
Here's Pastor Terry Bate of Flushing Community Church.
The beauty of what we're doing here is that when you give, you're also right here with us. So there's no question of where your funds are going because you're a part of the manpower. It's just not funding a different program. You're participating with it. So if you're looking for a way for employees to see a different side of life, looking for employees to appreciate what they have a little bit better, maybe even, and you're looking for ways to bond together as a company, this is like the perfect fit because we're not asking just for money and then we'll take care of it. We're asking for a partnership that will make a difference for you and for the community you serve.
Our experience with Companies Feeding Family was absolutely incredible. The impact on our company, the impact on employee morale. And let me explain. When I first brought it to our employees that we were going to get involved in a food giveaway, there really wasn't a lot of excitement to say. Once they learned a little bit more about the program and the level of involvement that they were going to have, joy started to set in. You could see as we were setting up, they could see that it was an incredible program where we're going to literally give away tens of tons of food. Then when people started to line up, they could see the impact on people. The impact was so strong on our employees that when they were done, they wanted to know, can we do it again?
I remember being struck by how excited certain people that were receiving it were about some of the simple items that I take for granted being in my pantry. A kid that was in the line got so excited about there being cookies and granola bars. I take that for granted, so it just kind of really stuck with me that he was so excited about that.
It is events like this that have shaped our culture as a company. They see us differently. They see us as a company that gives back to the community, that it isn't all about profit. It's not all about wage. They feel that they're involved in something. They want to continue to give back to the community.
It wasn't just big picture, there's a lot of people that are hungry. It was this family. Dad lost his job, mom's on disability, and the kids are so excited for cookies and crackers and granola bars, the things that I just take for granted being in my pantry.
The impact on the community was incredible. Not only did we feed 250 families, but that really equated about 750 to 800 people. And what the employees and their families got to see was that they were on the right side of the table, and it was only a little slip up that could have somebody ending up on the other side.
And I really remember them talking to us about, before the people started coming, to remember how easily our tables can be turned, how just one event can switch it so that we're on the other side of that table. We're the one that's in the line needing the help, and it's true.
We had about 25 employees that were there. Actually, we didn't have 25. We had some of their family members that joined in, and they seen it as an opportunity to have their kids involved, to show kids how to give back to the community.
My advice to other companies considering becoming involved with companies feeding families would be to do it. To let your staff see on that personal interaction and how much it impacts the community. Because these families didn't have a full pantry, didn't have a full fridge when we got there that morning. But when we left, they did. They had the food to put together meals for their family.
The advice I would have was get involved. It's a very, very small cost for a huge benefit to the community, a huge benefit to the company, and a huge benefit to your employees.